These cars are outrageous. The BMW M6 makes 500 horsepower and costs $108,000. The Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG makes 604 horsepower and costs $189,000. Of course, we just couldn't help but pair them up, and frankly, we haven't been able to wipe the smile off our face ever since. Each of these cars makes more than double the power of your everyday Honda Accord. The engines that power them are hand-built marvels assembled by the most skilled engineering departments on the planet. The M6 convertible's 40-valve, 5-liter V10 revs to 8,250 RPM to make 500 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. The SL65's twin-turbo 6-liter V12 is good for an astonishing 604 horsepower and an equally staggering 738 pound-feet of torque. When you put your foot down in the SL, the fierce V12 gives you the feeling you've just been flung from a slingshot. Shifts from the SL's 5-speed AMG transmission are almost imperceptible. Together, they help propel the car from 0 to 60 in an astonishing 3.9 seconds. It feels as if a jet turbine has been strapped to the hood. The M6's sublime high-revving V10 is a tribute to BMW's involvement in Formula One racing. It's matched to an electro-hydraulically actuated 7-speed SMG manual gearbox. When you cut the engine loose, a tug on the steering wheel mounted shift paddles engages the next gear almost instantly. The M6 gets from 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds. Quick for sure, but upshifts from the SMG transmission are abrupt, and each gear change feels like you're getting socked right in the face, and with 7 forward gears, you're going to catch a beating each time you get into the M6. Ultimately, it's great for the track, but in everyday use can be an uncomfortable hassle. These cars not only deliver extraordinary performance, but also extraordinary luxury. Still, there are notable differences. For example, the M6 uses a soft top, while the SL65 has a more secure folding hardtop that quickly stows itself in the trunk with the flick of a switch. While both are quiet, the SL's top is actually quicker to raise and lower. The M6's soft top also means larger blind spots, which can be a problem if you're using that V10 for darting in and out of traffic. The interiors are also quite different. The M6 has an excellent stereo and an inviting interior, while the more expensive Benz's cabin seems as if it could have come straight from any Mercedes sedan. Our editors all agree they'd prefer the SL65 to the M6 convertible for their personal use, but we're split on which they'd recommend to a person shopping in this elite segment. In the end, the M6 edged out the Benz in our official scoring. The M6 is simply more engaging and involves the driver in the experience. On the other hand, the SL65, despite being faster and more expensive, is almost sedate in comparison and is the easier car to live with every day. There's also the BMW's lower price to consider. Still, each car is talented, charismatic, and outrageously fast, but they're not the same. The BMW M6 convertible and Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG may accomplish the same goal, but each goes about it in a much different way.